I spent 10 years chasing money, not making it, not managing it, just chasing it like a dog running after a car it doesn't know how to drive. I thought I was doing the right thing, working hard, always busy, jumping into every opportunity that promised fast results. I believed that hustle was enough, that if I just moved fast enough, said yes to everything, sacrificed enough sleep, and stayed on the grind, success would eventually find me, but it did in single quotes t. Instead, what I found was stress, anxiety, debt, regret, confusion. I had nothing to show for all those years of effort except a tired body and a drained bank account. Then something changed. It wasn't a big event, no bankruptcy, no rock bottom moment, just a quiet realization, sitting alone one night, scrolling through my bank app and realizing nothing had really changed in a decade, that I was older, and tired, and scared. That if I didn't shift something soon, I would be sitting in that same spot 5 or 10 years later feeling even worse. That night, I made a decision. I decided to stop chasing and start building, and that decision changed everything. Let me show you what actually built wealth for me after 35. Real wealth, not fantasy, not get rich quick, but something solid, something peaceful, something free. Because if you're listening to this and you're in your 30s or 40s and you feel like time is slipping away or that you're behind, this story is for you. Not to impress you, but to remind you that it's not too late, that it's never too late, and that your best financial years can still be ahead of you if you make the right moves now. Here's how it really went. First, let me walk you through what I did wrong, because mistakes are teachers, but only if we pay attention. I wasted money on things that made me feel successful without actually being successful. The clothes, the car I couldn't afford, the nights out trying to look like I had already made it. I spent money emotionally. When I was stressed or feeling down, I bought something. I convinced myself I deserved it. But all I was doing was delaying the financial peace I claimed to want. I chased trends. Crypto without understanding it. Stocks without a strategy. Courses that promised millions in 6 months. Every new side hustle that popped up on social media, I tried it. I had 5 projects running at once. None of them had structure. None of them had depth. I was everywhere and nowhere. And worst of all, I thought income was wealth. I thought the moment I made a little more, I was rich. But I didn't know how to keep it. I didn't know how to grow it. My expenses grew faster than my income. So, every raise I got disappeared before I even felt it. So yeah, I was chasing hard, but I was getting nowhere. Now let me tell you what changed everything after I turned 35. The first shift was internal. I had to face the truth, not the version I told people, not the filtered Instagram version, but the real numbers. My real habits, my real situation. It was uncomfortable, but necessary. I sat down with a notebook, wrote down every source of income, every expense, every debt, every asset. At first, it was depressing, but then it got empowering. Because once you know where you stand, you can actually make a plan. That was lesson 1. Know your reality. Then I did something radical. I simplified. I cut the noise. No more chasing everything. I picked one skill, one thing I could become excellent at. For me, it was communication. For you, it might be sales, writing, coding, design, real estate. Doesn't matter. What matters is going deep. Deep pays. Shallow distracts. With one focused skill, I started earning more. But this time, I didn't inflate my lifestyle. I didn't rush to upgrade my life. I kept things boring, stable, predictable. I created rules for myself. Every time I got paid, the first thing I did was pay myself. I set up automatic transfers. Money moved into savings, into investments. I made it hard to spend emotionally, hard to waste. That small move created consistency, and consistency built momentum. I also started thinking long-term. At 25, I wanted to be rich in a year. At 35, I wanted to be free in 10. That mindset shift made me more patient, more strategic. I stopped comparing myself to others. Most people are faking anyway. I focused on building my own reality. I read more, not just money books, but mindset, psychology, habits, because money is emotional. And if you don't master your habits will quietly steal your money. I also got honest about my environment, who I spent time with, who I listened to, who I was trying to impress. I stopped letting broke opinions shape my financial strategy. I stopped letting fear of judgment keep me in the same cycle. Over time, things began to change. My savings grew, my credit improved, my stress reduced. I started investing small but consistently. Index funds, a few dividend stocks. Eventually, I bought a rental property, slowly, carefully. I didn't rush. Wealth wasn't loud. It wasn't showy. It was quiet, steady, and it felt good, because real wealth is freedom. It's not just having $1 million. It's knowing you don't have to panic if your job ends tomorrow. It's having the space to take care of your family. It's being able to help your parents or support a cause you care about. Being able to walk away from situations that don't serve you. And it's not too late to build it. If you're listening to this thinking you missed your shot, let me tell you something. Most of the millionaires in the world didn't build serious wealth until after 40. It's not a race. It's a process. And you're right on time. Start with clarity. Know your numbers. No matter how uncomfortable it is. Then simplify. Pick one skill. Build it until it pays you. Spend less than you earn. Always. Invest the difference. Slowly. Consistently. Avoid lifestyle creep. Impress no one. And most of all, be patient. Wealth is a slow game, but it's worth it. I wasted 10 years chasing money. You don't have to. You can build real wealth starting today. Not by doing everything, but by doing the right things consistently. Your future self is waiting, and they'll be proud you started now.